So now let's talk about the O in the acronym OPC. Let's talk about opportunity loss. In this example, Joe and Mary, rounding off Joe's income, his gross income is $5,500 a month. Mary's gross income is $4,500 a month. That's $10,000 rounded off a month. Their net income, Joe's $3,475, Mary's $2,925, so that's $6,400 a month that they have coming into their checking account each month. Now, if we do some multiplication, we'll see that in 12 months, Joe and Mary have $76,800 flowing into their checking account. If we think about that over a 10-year period, that's about $768,000 with no pay increase. Over a 20-year period, that would be over $1.5 million. So it's a lot of money. Now, one goal that we try to help people with, and most people want, is we'd like to help them retire on the same or more net income than what they're making the last year they're working. So if that's the case, we could think about in terms of 40 years. At that time, Joe and Mary would be in their late 80s, and they would have received, with no pay increases, over $3 million. Now, if that income continues even after they're gone, in other words, Joe and Mary are deceased, if that income continues after they're gone, and it continues to the next generations, then we're talking about significantly more money. In fact, we can talk about what's that value over 100 years. Well, then we're talking about $8 million if there's no pay increases along the way. So the point is, we ask this question: do you have a greater asset than your future and generational income? And we've yet to have anybody tell us that they do. So let's now think about the $6,400 a month that's coming into the checking account. And then Joe and Mary begin paying their bills. So they make their mortgage payment, they make their car payment, they pay for groceries in the grocery store, they put gasoline in their automobiles. We like to ask this question: money goes into the checking account, Joe and Mary pay $1,400 for their mortgage. What rate of return are they earning on that $1,400? Well, if we think about it, they're not earning anything. So we can do the same thing with the car loan. They get paid, they've got this hard-earned income, it's sent to the bank. That income now becomes the bank's income. And on that $400, again, they earn nothing. They go to the grocery store. Their hard-earned income becomes the grocery store's income. And again, they spend, as an example, $300 in the grocery store, and that's $300 they make a 0% return on. It's gone forever. They'll never see it again. So when Joe and Mary pay for their groceries, they walk into the grocery store, they write a check for $300. What rate of return are they making on that $300? Well, again, zero. Their $300 just became the grocery store's income. So if we think about it, Joe and Mary making $6,400 a month, we've established that that's a lot of money. They do that over a year, do that over 30 years. It's their greatest asset. But when they send that money to the grocery store, they write a check for $300. That's $300 that just became the grocery store's income, and Joe and Mary are making a 0% rate of return on that $300. So we're thinking through the fact that they're making a 0% rate of return on their greatest asset, which is their future income and their generational income.